Hey guys, today I'm here to bring you my reaction / review of Reign Season 3, Episode 7. Now I did film my reaction / review like right after the episode on Friday, but I decided I needed to refilm it, so I deleted my old video because I needed to refilm it, make it slightly better, and yeah, also it was being weird, my computer was being weird and it wouldn't stop processing the video, so I couldn't add a still, for my, so I decided to refilm it. So yeah, this episode was really, really good. Like, episode 7s in seasons of Reign tend to be really great, and this episode 7 was no exception. I absolutely loved it. Really, the only thing I didn't care for was anything involving Catherine and sex. Now, I loved everything involving. I loved all the Narcisse scenes, but I just didn't like it when he was having sex with Catherine. So yeah, first of all, I really liked Mary in this episode. I've just had a problem with Mary as a character lately, and this season, really, I've been rewatching the season, and I'm like, wow, I actually like Mary again. And I really enjoyed every one of her scenes in this episode, especially when they were with Catherine. And really, the only scenes I loved with Catherine is when she was with Mary. So yeah, keep up the Mary-Catherine scenes. They're really freaking good. Don Carlos was in this episode, and I have to say, I really like his character. Even though he's into some weird stuff, I really enjoyed his character. And also, the last scene, the 50 Shades of Reign, that was hilarious. Yeah, that was so funny. I hate the movie 50 Shades of Grey, but that was freaking hilarious. And then when he accidentally hurt himself after he saw that Mary and Catherine were in the room, yeah, I thought, oh my god, they're killing him. They're killing Don Carlos early because Don Carlos doesn't die until 1568. So yeah, I was like, what? Are they going to kill him off early? But he's alive, I did think about it a little, and it's kind of weird that he lost all that blood, yet he was still able to escape in those few seconds. But, I won't count that off for the episode. So yeah, I really like Don Carlos. I really liked everything involving Greer this episode, and actually she's my favorite lady now. I really love Greer, and I really liked her scene with Laith. I don't ship Greer and Laith, I never really did. But I really enjoyed their scene together, and when we find out that Greer was pregnant, I got really like, whoa, excited. I mean, I knew that Selena Sinden, the actress who plays Greer, was pregnant, but I didn't know if they would work her pregnancy into the actual story. So yeah, that brings some more drama, and yeah, and now that I've rewatched the episodes, I'm 50-50 on who the father is. I'm still going to give the slight edge to Laith being the father, because I don't know why, I just think he's going to be the father, but I won't be upset if Martin's the father of the baby. And even if it's not Laith's baby, maybe Laith will help Greer, he'll feel sympathy for her and help her, which that'd be nice. Yeah. Bashan Delphine. I enjoyed Bashan Delphine's story this episode, but I do not like them together at all. I'm not going to take off points for the episode because they're a couple, but because the episode is so good, but I just really, overall, I don't care for Bashan and Delphine as a couple. I don't mind them working together, even though Delphine, I'm not a huge fan of her. I don't hate her. I just, if she dies, I won't really care. Yeah. Also, I loved everything involving Narcisse. I love him, and I liked his scene with Lola, and I really do want Lola and Narcisse to get their spark back, and I really want Narcisse to be honest with her, Lola, and I want Lola to stop being so boring, but I still loved everything involving Narcisse, and when he became Regent, I got really excited, but I also got worried, because I think bad's gonna happen to him. If you want to check out my full thoughts on it, check out my Reign predictions video, and I talk about what I think is going to happen to Narcisse. So yeah. And also, last but certainly not least, I freaking loved everything involving Gideon in this episode. I know we've only seen him for 2 episodes, but I already love his character. You know, I can fall in love with a character like that. It happened in Game of Thrones with Oberyn Martell, and it's happening again with Gideon in Reign. I really enjoyed all his scenes together with Mary. They were so great. I think Mary and Gideon have great chemistry. And I do ship them. I know Francis just died, but I ship them. And another reason, one of the reasons I ship them is because Gideon's a different type of guy. And look, I know he's doing his duty for Elizabeth, but I do think he's going to fall in love with her. And I like that he's a different kind of guy. He's not, you know, Bash and Francis and Conde and Don Carlos are all considered to be handsome, even though I personally only think Don Carlos and Conde are hot, but they're all considered to be handsome, and it's like, Gideon's not like ugly or anything, he's decent to look at, but there's something about him that's different from all the other guys. So that's one of the reasons I ship him, and also I loved when he literally swept Mary off her feet, and I loved that. And I want to see more of that. I want to see a lot of Gideon in general, and I want to see a lot more Gideon and Mary scenes. And Gideon is going to be a main character. I looked it up. He is Ben Gurens, who plays Gideon, listed as a main role. So we're going to be seeing a lot of Gideon, at least for like the rest of season 3. So yeah. So overall, this was a freaking fantastic episode, minus my just not liking anything involving Catherine and sex. I really loved this episode. Oh yeah, also it was really nice to see Mary smile again during the race. It was nice. So yeah, I'm going to give this episode a 9.5 out of 10. It was fantastic. It's one of the best episodes of season 3, probably my second favorite episode. I loved it, and I'm really bummed that we have to wait till January 8th for the new episode, but I've seen the promo multiple times, and it looks like it's going to be an amazing episode in all storylines. Even Elizabeth, which I've been disappointed with her lately, and I honestly didn't miss her in this episode, but I think things are finally going to start really getting interesting with Elizabeth, and just the whole episode in general. Next episode looks amazing, and I will be counting down the days till January 8th. So yeah, I loved this episode. If you've seen the new episode of Reign, tell me your thoughts on it. I'd love to know. Yeah. And also, what do you think of Gideon so far? I won't ask you if you ship them or not, because it's perfectly fine if you don't. I mean, you might change your mind later anyways. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next review, which should be for the movie review for Krampus, which I will be doing right after this. So yeah, I will see you guys later. Bye.